Hey guys, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. This is your daily for September 19th, okay? So let's jump right in and see what is going on in this energy here. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people tell me they love seeing a dead bird in my my wild and unknown tarot, but I haven't seen a dead bird recently. And I think the reason why I'm not seeing a lot of death is because I think a lot of people went through transformations and now they're like learning how to implement these transformations into their everyday life, their career, their love lives, you know, changing who they are, upgrading or whatever. Okay, so let's jump in here. Spirit, what message do we have for people for the 19th of September? For Wednesday. It's hump day, guys. Alright. Wednesday, hump day. Wednesday, hump day. Alright. Alright. First card out. First card out is the Queen of Wands. This is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That's the energy of the card. Doesn't have to be the sign of the person. Okay? So, what this is telling me is that, well, this is in the past energy. Okay? This is in the past position. Yep, in the past position. So, it could be the person that we're going to be reading about, or it could be the person that the reading is about. The Strength card. Look, a Leo. So, we have fire on fire energy here. The Strength card. Wow. Okay. Nice. Fire on fire. Damn. Let's pull the third card. Future energy. Four of Swords. This is after having a battle. If you got fire on fire, this is a hell of a battle. Let me tell you. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. What is going to make you happy and heading in that direction? Okay. Now, let's see. Let's clarify this. Since I was just talking about the Wild and Unknown Tarot, we are going to go ahead and use that since I have it right here. Spirit, can we clarify these cards for this reading? Can we clarify the cards for the reading, please? Clarify the cards for the reading. Wow. I don't know. I just feel like this is somebody who's been through a battle and like getting out of the battle, or like I feel like it's more than just a battle with someone. I feel like it was a battle with self. Yeah, I feel like it was a battle with self. All right. Yeah. All right. Clarifying, we have the Queen of Wands, okay? So we know the Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But it's the energy of someone who's very confident. Anybody who is familiar with the Queen of Wands knows that this is that woman that if she gets an interview, she doesn't have to have a bachelor's degree. They could ask for a bachelor's degree for a job, okay? But she's that type of energy where she could have like 10 years experience and not have a bachelor's degree. And she's like, I don't care. Put me in the room with everybody that has a freaking degree and I'm going to ace the interview and I'm going to get the job. She's that confident, feisty, sexy woman. Okay. She doesn't care about how her body looks. She knows she's sexy. She knows she's cute and she carries herself that way. She has a level of self-confidence that just can't be taken away from her. It just can't. Okay, but there's also a level of a mystery about her. Okay, I think that's where the black cat is coming in this time. It's like there's an air of mystery to her. Like you just won't know everything there is to know about this woman. You just won't. And that's the energy surrounding this woman. Okay, she lets out a little bit of herself, a little bit of that fire, a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Wow, I missed the Bonefire Tarot. I love it. Now, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. So when I had the Three of Cups in reverse, This usually speaks of the end of a third-party situation, or it could speak of a situation where two people want to reconcile and it's not going to happen. Okay, and this is in the past energy. So with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Son of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Wow. So it looks like there was a reconciliation that didn't get off the ground in the past. And the reason being, it looks like it could have been with somebody who was very, someone, you know, the Son of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who's very hardworking, someone that you can rely on, someone who's there for you and patient with you. Okay. And it looks like maybe this Queen of Wands wanted to reconcile with this Knight of Pentacles, this Son of Pentacles. But this reconciliation did not get off the ground. And the reason why is because this Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups had several other options. And I feel like this person did not want to be committed, is what I'm feeling. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody that she could depend on. All right. It may have been somebody that she knew that she could rely on, that she could depend on. But with this past energy, this person does not want to reconcile. And with this Three of Cups in reverse, sometimes when I see the Three of Cups in reverse, that, like I said, it could have been a third-party situation. And the person that you were with decided to go with the third party. Now, that can be another scenario to this. But what I feel like, honestly, is that this is just a reconciliation. It's not getting off the ground because somebody has other options that they still want to explore and see what else is out there. Okay. The Seven of Cups speaks of having options and not really wanting to commit. Okay. Having commitment issues. Because, well, you got a lot of options. And if you got a lot of options, why should I choose one right now? You know? And so I feel like this person turned this Queen of Wands energy down for a reconciliation. Now, coming into the present energy, we have the Strength card. All right. Now, the Strength card is the Leo card, which is, again, a fire sign card. However, the Strength card speaks of gaining control over not only yourself, but your life in all aspects that you may need to gain some order over. Okay. The Strength card is about taking control, self-love. Okay. That cat right there represents the sign of Leo. Let's see if I can get the card to focus. That cat right there represents the sign of Leo. And as you can see, she's laying her hand on the lion or lioness. And I feel like it's a cougar, actually. And she's like holding it at bay. So, and she's doing that with just one hand. Okay. And I feel like that this is the inner, this is her. This is her, this inner fire, this inner being to herself. She's gaining strength over herself. If this was somebody who used to be very emotional, they're learning how to control their emotions and not just let everything that they feel come out to the surface. Okay? I like it. Self-control. Love it. Self-control, self-love, confidence. Okay? And this could be a man or a woman. I'm saying her, but it could be a man or a woman. Now, clarifying the Strength card, we have the Hierophant in reverse, all right? Now, this tells me that there was somebody who was abusing their power, all right? In a situation, there may have been like a home, a hierarchy, something where there were people, you know, all together in one, trying to work together. But somebody was abusing their power. Somebody was abusing their power, okay? And somebody wasn't having respect for other people's free will and other people's power. Okay. It could be about controlling sometimes, being very controlling. Now with the Chariot card in reverse, this is giving up. I feel as though someone is giving up because someone was controlling. Okay. So this energy card of this Leo energy could be a Leo that decided to give up on the Queen of Wands. You know, this Leo could have been that energy of the Knight of Pentacles, a person that was very reliable, that was very, that was there for the Queen of Wands. Whatever she needed, they provided. But with this Strength card, I feel like they're giving up. They're deciding to give up on this situation because look, we have the Mother of Wands in reverse, and that's the Queen of Wands in reverse. And that's telling me that this Queen of Wands in the past, she may have presented herself off to be very confident and very self-assurant, but in this present energy, she flipped the script. And now she's cold as hell. You know, she's aggressive, she's nasty. And so it almost tells me that what I feel is that somebody put on a face in order to try and make this offer of reconciliation. They put on this whole face of being the Queen of Wands. You know, I'm going to be this and this is who I am, blah, blah, blah. And the person turned down the reconciliation. And it looks like that person had strength. They didn't want it. So now when they did that, that's when they got to see the real person. They got to see the real Queen of Wands in reverse. They got to see the real person when they turned it down. Now, not only did they turn it down and they stood their ground, and they said they didn't want it. And I believe that what happened was this Queen of Wands flipped, and she showed her true colors. Okay, it's one of those things where you try to use sugar, you know, you try to use honey to get bees, but then the bees get in there, and it's like if the bees don't do what you want them to do, you turn into vinegar. So yeah, this is what I would call the representative. Okay, when I see a move like this is called the representative. Somebody shows you a picture of what they believe you want to see, and then they play that out for however long they can to hold that facade. And then once they realize that the facade is not getting them what they want, then they flip and they show you who they really are. So that's like this temper tantrum. Remember, I think yesterday we had a reading similar where I said somebody was going to tell somebody, no, I don't want to be with you. And this is pretty much almost the same thing. Somebody had a temper tantrum and flipped out and became real nasty when they realized that the person they were giving this offer to was not taking it. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. Okay. Now, going into the energy of the Four of Swords, the battle is over. There is no more battle. It's done. The fight is done. There's nothing else to argue about. Okay? Why? Because, well, somebody has taken their sword, dropped their sword, and they're relaxing. They chilled out. They got their candles. They're trying to meditate. They're getting themselves back grounded. They're getting themselves back grounded. And, they're like, they're in their head kind of categorizing everything. But they're getting back to being who they are, and they're healing themselves. Okay, taking time out to heal themselves. But like I said, I love this card. I love this card in this deck because with this card, this is one hell of a battle. When you look at the Four of Swords, look at her shoe. She got one shoe off, one shoe on. Whatever man or woman came out of this battle and this Four of Swords is representing, you went through hell. You went through hell to get to this point. And you finally could put your sword down, and you don't have to worry about this person attacking you. I think you've taken control back. And you know what I hear? See this up here? This looks like, let's see if we can get this to focus. This looks like headphones almost up here at the top of the card. Let's see if I can get to focus. It looks like little headphones right here. Okay, one right there and one over there. And what that's telling me is that you are now filtering out in your head, in your world, you're filtering out things that don't serve you. Okay. So you're like, you know what? If you're going to have a temper tantrum or you're going to act a fool, I'm going to put my headphones on and I'm going to ignore your ass. I'm going to act like you don't exist because I don't have time for this shit. I'm done. You don't understand. The fight is done. When I said that I wasn't going to reconcile with you, there is no fight. There is no more fighting. So if you're fighting, this is one of those situations where I say that one person has removed themselves out the battlefield and they're like, there's no fight here. So if you're still sending messages or being nasty, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not fighting with you. I've removed myself off the battlefield. You're fighting with your damn self now. That's all there is to it. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, which tells me that in this situation, there was a lot of time invested. I don't feel like this person left this situation willingly or easily. Okay. This is not the Six of Wands. This is not riding out of there with a victory. This is riding out of there because you get your ass kicked. Okay. Riding out of a situation where you got your ass kicked and now you're finally resting. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles, somebody invested a lot of time and energy into this situation. All right. Before they came to the conclusion that this just wasn't going to work. And with the Hangman in reverse, oh, I'd love to see the Hangman in reverse. This tells me that someone is now thinking about themselves and putting themselves first. They've taken the time to look at everything over a period of time. They've taken the time to fall back and see how shit was going to manifest and how it was going to happen. And, you know, that hangman state is that state of not responding to somebody. It's like watching a child have a temper tantrum and you just sit there and watch them. And you're just like, okay, let me watch them. Let me see how many times they do this. Let me see how they do it. Let me see what their triggers are. Let me see how they go about this shit. And you just like, you know what? I'm assessing you and you don't even realize it. This person was assessing this Queen of Wands energy. They were assessing this person that made this offer to see how they were going to respond. So this man or woman didn't even realize that this other person was analyzing them. All this time, this person has been analyzing them and just taking down notes. So with the hangman, they could turn around and have all the data they needed to support the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not working with you. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to team up with you. And you are not, like, I don't see any productivity coming out of working with you, us being a team. There is no team. Okay? There's no team. There's you and there's me, and that's all the fuck you need to know. That's what I hear. There's you and there's me. And that's all you need to know. Okay. Now, I don't see any pages here. But there is a possibility. Oh, well, no, let me go over here. The overall energy that we have here is the Nine of Cups. All right. So this power move that somebody pulled, this power move was exactly what they wanted, was exactly what they had to pull to gain their self-confidence back, to gain their strength back, and to also kind of figure out what it was that they needed to figure out as to what was going to be spiritual, like what was going to be fulfillment for them. Okay. They needed, this power move was huge for them. Huge. Okay. See if we get this focus. It was a huge move. Now there may be a child involved because I do see this as a child right here in the middle. But I feel like this was a power play. And when somebody actually said no to someone, it like boosted their confidence. Okay. And I feel like it like with this heart here in the forehead of the skull, I feel like there was a depth transformation that took place, and self-love, third eye opened because of self-love when this person pulled this power play of I love me, and this shit doesn't serve me. So it's like they evolved to a whole nother level. And it's so funny because I see the lemon and I feel like they took the lemon and they were just like, they made lemonade out of lemons, like real talk. Okay. And somebody has now decided that I know what the Nine of Cups looks for me, what the Nine of Cups looks like for me. And I don't think it's you. And I've taken control by telling you no and walking away and letting you know this shit's not going to change. I don't care how you know, whatever. I don't care. You showed me who you are. I analyzed this shit. You think I didn't sit back and watch this? And look, with this feather here, this person, I told you, they were taking notes. Look, the ink down there, they were taking notes. They were documenting everything this other person did so that they could justify this. I don't want it. I don't want it. They could justify it. They had everything to back it. We have the Father of Pentacles here. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, this tells me that this person, the reason why they turned this shit down and why they found wish fulfillment and walking away from this situation was because they were unfulfilled in this shit. All right. With the Four of Cups, this person was unfulfilled and they may have realized that, you know what? That person is not a queen. They're a rat. No wonder I couldn't get any satisfaction in this situation. This person was a dirty rat. All right. There were things about this person. This person was sneaky. This person was sneaky. They weren't telling me everything. And with this moon up here, I feel like there were some things that were revealed that made this person come to the conclusion that this Nine of Cups, oh, no. You are definitely not part of my Nine of Cups. Okay? There's no moon in this Nine of Cups card. You notice that? There's no moon in this Nine of Cup cards. And there's no rat. There's no animal in this. So this told me that wish fulfillment came in when they took this person out of their life and decided that they weren't going to deal with this person anymore. Okay? Not on that level. With the Six of Pentacles, one of the reasons why they did that was because there was possibly an issue with giving and receiving. There was an issue with giving and receiving. And I feel as though, you know, this person, this Leo or this fire sign energy, the one that declined this reconciliation, I feel as though this person feels though that they gave a lot to this person. They gave a lot. They gave a lot. And it's like no matter what they did, this person was unfulfilled. They were unfulfilled. No matter what they did, they were unfulfilled. And they just came to the conclusion that, you know what? I've been generous. I've been giving, helpful. I've been giving money. I've been going into debt trying to help you. And it hasn't yielded any results. So I'm just going to go it alone. I'm just going to go it alone. And you know what? I think I'm happy as shit by myself. That's what I hear. I'm happy as shit by myself. Yeah, this person's single. And I feel like they feel very happy and fulfilled being single. Okay? Now we have the 9 of Cups. So now this person is single. And they're feeling very fulfilled in this energy. You know, balancing themselves out, having tapped into their third eye, seeing shit for what it is. Clarity, you know? And look, they're no longer in that water. If this was their emotions of dealing with this other person in this whole situation, they removed themselves out of the water, okay? And now let me see how they removed themselves. They are this book. They've decided to build on top of their emotions. So what I feel right now is that somebody had to suppress their emotions in order to do this power move. All right? They had to suppress their emotions in order to do this power move. But with this hourglass right here on the right-hand side, I feel as though this was a long time coming and that this was perfect timing. It was something that needed to be done, okay? It was a long time coming, all right? With the Page of Coins in reverse, all right? I feel as though you may have been dealing with someone who was very, very immature, all right? And someone who liked to stir up trouble, who liked to cause drama for no reason. But the most important thing I see here with the Page of Coins in reverse is that this person they were bad with money, okay? They were very bad with money. And it's like that energy of telling somebody, you know, it's like that energy of telling somebody, you know, why did you have to buy that? And they're just like, well, because I wanted it. Okay, but we need to pay the electric bill. Okay, you got that. Really? Like, come on, you know? So it's like a very immature energy of somebody who almost like a spoiled brat is what I'm feeling. Especially with the Queen of Wands flipping up here. This is, to me, is definitely somebody who tried to act mature than they were, but in the end they showed their true colors, you know, or they showed it presently. And I feel like, you know, they were very immature when it came to money. And this person that they were with realized, you know what, I'm never going to get anywhere financially dealing with you. I'm going to always stay broke. I'm going to always stay fucking broke. And I just don't want to be broke all the damn time. All right? With the Page of Wands, the next card out is the Page of Wands. So this is a message. We have the Page of Wands and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. This is that message that's going out to let somebody know, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay? I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't want this union anymore. I don't think that this is the right one for me. And I don't think you're the right one for me. And you know what? I really am not interested in what you have to offer. I really don't have what you have to offer. And you know, it's that energy of feeling, like I said, it's that energy of there is no reason for us to fight anymore because there is no us. There's you and there's me. So there's no need for us to argue. What are we arguing about? There's no need to argue. We're not together and we're not going to be together. I told you no, and that's all there is to it. And I stand my ground on that shit. And that's all there is to it. That's all I hear. Yeah. Yeah. So with the High Priestess in reverse, somebody is like, I feel like somebody, the High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel as though somebody is like losing it, quite honestly. Again, this Knight of Swords, that's that temper, that's that nasty ass energy of wanting to physically fight, okay? Physically fight. But with the Five of Wands in reverse, somebody is just like, what are we fighting over? There's nothing to fight. With the Five of Wands in reverse, we don't need to fight. Maybe you're not getting this. The problem is solved. Everything is good. I don't want to be with you. So there's nothing for us to fight over. Somebody is just not getting this through their head, though. They're just not getting it. Okay? We don't need to discuss shit. We don't need to argue. It's nothing to argue over. You're going to argue by yourself. You know, and this, you could be dealing with a Pisces with this, we have the Knight of Swords, so we Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but we also have the High Priestess, which is Pisces. So I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who just, you know, even though you're telling them that it's done and you're not going to fight with them anymore, it's like they're totally ignoring their intuition and just let the shit go. They're just deliberately doing nasty shit and just trying to argue with you. And, you know, you're not even responding anymore. You don't want to hear what they have to say. You really don't. You really don't. Like, this is a scenario where I would have expected to see the dead bird come out. This shit is done. Okay? Shit, I'm going to go ahead and pull the shit out because the shit is done. Real talk. All right? Let me see where the bird is in here. It's in the middle of the deck. Let me see what it's around. Oh, you know what? Let's do this because I'm just going to keep it in order. And look, hold on for a second. Before I do that, I'm going to do this. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Death card. What did I say? Transformation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody got a new job, got some new source of income. Something has changed for the better for them. This could be they could have started their own business. Whatever this was, it was financial, okay? And it's something that's allowing them to change, like go through a transformation they need to go through. All right? It's the Ace of Pentacles is bringing in this Death card, this transformation for this person, okay? And the Death card is indicative of big changes and endings and rebirth and letting go and moving on. It's like a really strong energy of like walking away and leaving part of yourself in the past. That person doesn't exist anymore. That person that they want to argue with doesn't exist anymore. So they're arguing with themselves, or they're arguing with a ghost of a person that used to exist, because this King of Swords, this man or woman, they have found what they needed in order to go through this transformation. And it's a transmutation. It's not even a transformation, it's a transmutation. And you want to know why I'm going to use that word? Because a transmutation is when something takes on a whole new form, okay? Transformation is when you go, it's like a metamorphosis almost, okay? You change, but you're still the same, okay? This is a transmutation. This person is literally changing who they are, okay? They are no longer the person that this person used to deal with, okay? They are no longer the Knight of Pentacles. They are the King of Swords. And they are cutting shit out of their life that does not serve them. They have changed their energy. They have changed their energy. They have matured, and now they realize what serves me and what doesn't serve me, and what needs to stay and what needs to go. And they're very adamant about it now. So they have made, yeah, there's a child involved, definitely. But they've made some decisions, and they have made, like this is one of those scenarios, like I said, they're like, there is no you, there is no me. There's you, then there's me, okay? There's you and our child, and there's me and our child. And that's what I'm feeling. This person is going from a knight to a king. I applaud you. This is not very easy. And this transformation, this Death card, this tells me that the changes that they've gone through, these changes are cemented. They are not temporary overnight changes. They are not just, it's not some temporary overnight change, okay? This is not the representative, all right? This is the real shit. This is real, but this is real transformation. Real transformation from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Swords. If you do not serve me, if what you bring to the table does not serve me or my child, you can't be here. Okay? It looks like this person with these two roses here, the Two of Cups, they went from the Two of Cups probably with the other parent or with the person they were with to the Two of Cups or Two of Roses with their child. So I feel like somebody is very focused on being a good parent. I feel it very strongly. Someone's very focused on being a good parent. Okay? With the Four of Wands in reverse, again, the situation, somebody is moving out. all right? And someone is moving out of a home. The King of Cups. There you go. This is that energy of someone who is trying to be a good parent. Someone who's trying to be understanding, okay? Didn't I just say good parent? That's so funny. Damn. Yeah, they're moving out of a home, but they're still focused on being a good parent, okay? And with this Emperor card in reverse and the Three of Swords, the reason why they may be moving out of the home is because they may have found out that the person who was abusing their power, the person who was immature and had a big ego and thought that they were running shit, is the one who was doing the cheating. And they're like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I'm focused on being a good parent and taking care of home. And this could be a woman or a man. Okay, the King of Cups doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman or a man. And this man or woman was abusing their power, okay, only to find out that there was a third party situation. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So that would explain why this Queen of Wands was up right here and later turned in reverse. This third party situation, like, didn't I tell you there was a third party? Could have been a third party situation. Look at this. And this is fire energy. Look at the colors. We have fire. Red and yellow and orange. Okay. And this also, to me, is speaking to the chakras. All right. This is telling me that somebody, because both these cards are in reverse, somebody needs to focus on getting their earth or root chakra, their solar plexus chakra, and their sacral chakra. They need to focus on those because I feel like all three of those are completely blocked. Okay. I feel like they're completely blocked. Yep. And they need to focus on getting those unblocked in order to get themselves together. Now, whether they do it or not, it's up to them. You know, whether or not they do the work is up to them. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to ask because I'm kind of curious to know. Spirit, are they going to do the work on their three chakras? Are they going to work to get their chakras together, which will help balance them out? And look, I got the no. 9 of Hearts. No, they're not. They're not. Okay? So that tells me this person is not going to change. And their person is not interested in changing either. They don't think there's anything wrong with them. They don't think there's anything wrong with them. All right? So we're going to pull a Wisdom Chakra Oracle on this. All right? Yeah. Since we had those chakras come up, I saw those. Yeah. Damn. This person doesn't want to change. 9 of Hearts. They want what they want, but they don't want to put the work in to do the actual work to change who they are to bring about different results. All right? And, you know, I see this all the time. It's so funny because Charlene sent me a message earlier and we were talking about, she had saw on somebody's comment board, another reader, that somebody had commented about spell work. You know, oh, you can go to this person and get some spell work done, and my husband came back home. And it was like one of those ads. It's just like a third party ad. And somebody's putting up saying they did spell work to bring their husband back after their husband left them. And this is, to me, is somebody, spell work is the easy way out. Spell work is the easy way out, and spell work is a band-aid. Okay? You can do certain spell work to bring somebody back, but if that person is not meant to be in your life, it doesn't matter. They're not going to stay. And unless you plan on doing spell work for the rest of your fucking life, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? All right? So I just noticed we have gratitude at the bottom of the deck. All right? Somebody didn't feel appreciated. Somebody didn't feel appreciated. And I feel like that the person that didn't feel appreciated is gone. All right? Look, abundance. Look at that shit. And forgiveness. Look at that. I'm just going to pull 2. Abundance and forgiveness. And we saw that the King of Swords has abundance coming in now. He has a new source of income. He has money coming in, which will allow him to actually build up his money because he's actually getting rid of the person who has been the hindrance on him financially. Okay, and that's a man or woman. Remember, I'm saying him, but the cards are just energies. It could be a man or a woman, all right? Now, we also see that in order for this abundance to come in, this person has to do some there has to be some forgiveness. You know, you got to forgive this Queen of Wands for what she did and the games that she played, all right? And for all the fighting and stuff. Because if this person is truly not willing to make the changes to better themselves, well, you know, it's kind of like somebody who is sick and they don't want to recognize that they're sick. You have a problem, okay? You have a problem and you need to focus on that problem, whether the problem is physical, whether it's addiction, whether it's, even if it's esoteric. or etheric, meaning spiritual, you have a problem, all right, with your 3 chakras: solar plexus, sacral, and what was the other one? The solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the damn, I forgot that quick. Solar plexus, sacral, and the root chakra, okay? So you if you don't want to work on those things, then there's nothing we can do about that. Okay? You got to leave people to their own demise. Leave them to their own demise. But with the abundance card here, this is the yellow, and yellow stands for the solar plexus chakra. Okay? And the purple card here stands for forgiveness. So I feel as though the King of Swords, the person who represents that energy, is balancing, has opened up their crown chakra, seeing shit for what it is. Okay? And then they've also managed to open up their yellow chakra, which is their solar plexus chakra. Okay? Now, let me tell you what this stands for. With this card, I'm going to give you the meaning for the card. All right? So this is the abundance card, and it's yellow. All right? And the yellow cards in the chakra wisdom, these cards relate to the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus chakra, which is reveal, the yellow cards of the 3rd chakra reveal our planning processes. So this person that left the situation and produced this financial situation, they planned this. They've been planning to get on their feet for a while. They've been trying to do it for a while. Okay? Finances probably has been their biggest focus up until this point. All right? They probably weren't focused on anything else, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't see any cups cards in this reading like that. So I don't think love was really on their focus. I think it was their finances, and if they had kids, getting grounded for their children. But more importantly, I think it was just about them getting grounded for themselves more than anything else. Okay? So we're going to read the story that goes with this, because I don't, this is my first time pulling this card, I think. So I'm going to read the story. It says gold abundance, gold coins. I'm going to get this to focus for you guys. Okay. And it says, I only seek to give what you ask for. Ooh, smart move. So someone may have been giving more than what people were asked. This person may have been giving more than what the Queen of Wands was asking for, and doing that in the past. But now it looks like they're only giving what is asked for or what is needed. So this is a change in financial standing of how you think of how your money, how you give out your money, and how you give and receive money. Okay, that will affect your stability. It says, inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl using string and chewing gum Later, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how the girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins desire to be well spent, they agree that she was indeed a wise person. Wow, look at that. So it says, think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolhardy man? Money is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. So when you show somebody appreciation for what they do for you, money comes to you. But when you don't show gratitude, and it's so funny that that's there, because then we have the gratitude deck card at the bottom of the deck. When you don't show gratitude, then how can you expect positive things to come to you? Okay? How can you expect to have wish fulfillment? It says, be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? So this may have been a situation where this Queen of Wands may have been playing the card of woe is me, I don't have enough money, while somebody was constantly giving to them, when in reality, all you have to do is get up and work. You could work just as much as the King of Swords does. This person could have gotten up off their ass and did the same thing. This man could have gotten up off his ass and did the same exact thing this little girl did to get the coins out of the drain. But he didn't. He walked away, and he worried. He went into worry. So it's about, how do you look at yourself? Are you the kind of person that looks to others to carry you? Or do you the kind of person that'll get out there and do 2 or 3 jobs? Okay, because this looks like somebody that will, one person was willing to do whatever they need to do to get that Ace of Pentacles off the ground, while the other person was doing the woe is me. Okay, and you know, whoever that was, they got left. They got left. Okay, they got left. All right, and it says, yeah, this is, yeah, that's all it is. How do you handle money in your life? Do you use it to manipulate other people? Do people use it to manipulate you? Because, you know, if they do, then you need to take a look at that, because maybe that person needs to go. Okay? There were very little cups cards in this reading, which tells me this wasn't about love. It wasn't about love. All right? All right? It was, yeah. Forgiveness. All right? Now this is the purple cards, and the purple cards speak to the sixth chakra. All right? Which is, let's see, indigo or violet. And this chakra represents our sixth sense, okay? Now, the purple chakra, if I am correct, I wish I had Lisa here because I always forget my chakras. The purple chakra is your crown chakra, okay? Which is the, no, I'm sorry, it is your third eye. It's your third eye. I apologize. It's your third eye, okay? So this is the forgiveness, all right? And sometimes we have to forgive on a spiritual level before we can forgive on a physical level, all right? So this chakra speaks of intuitive knowing, okay? The cards often reveal family agreements made before you were born and karmic issues which have brought you into this world to work out. So this is something that somebody had to learn. This was a lesson somebody had to learn about forgiveness, and this could have been a karmic lesson. We never know, okay? I didn't get the Wheel of Fortune, so I'm not going to say that. But definitely this was, you know, this was definitely something that somebody had to learn for their highest good, all right? So let's read this on forgiveness. All right. It says, Rhonda Rhino from Amethyst. We never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. Deep. So it says, in the town of Amethyst lives Rhonda Rhino. She doesn't take... I hate when the cards aren't focused. There we go. She doesn't take her mother's drinking problem personally, but she dreams of becoming a beloved family pet. One day, gunfire rings out. Rhinos scatter, and a small human child is caught up in the chaos. Rhonda picks him up and runs him to safety. Humans discover the pair curled up asleep under a tree. They shoot Rhonda with a sleeping dart. When she awakens, she is in a garden with the little boy and his family. Rhonda's new family. Look at that. So Rhonda's mother had a drinking problem, okay? So she was unable to take care of Rhonda, but in caring for this boy, Rhonda found somebody to care for her, okay? Now, I think I mentioned possible drinking in the beginning, that you could have some people that are dealing with drinking, alcohol, drugs, bad behaviors. So, this is beautiful. Rhonda's true essence lies not in harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intention, not on her pain. Her intention, so instead of focusing on the fact that her mother wasn't there for her because she was drinking, she focused on taking care of another person. And she realized, you know what, I can't focus on my mom and what she does or doesn't give to me. But what I can do is focus on loving this person and helping and saving this person. And in turn, she saved someone and they rescued her back. That's beautiful. All right. It says, this may be a time of family healing. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? Wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding. All right. Self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness, belonging, and fulfillment are the key words here. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. Wow. This was a very powerful reading, a lot more powerful than I expected. I kind of feel inclined to pull another card, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Unfortunately, somebody doesn't think that they have a problem, and so they're not focused on trying to change it. But when they're ready, they can come to SapphireDragonfly.us for opening up the sacral, the solar plexus, and the root chakra, okay? Because that seems to be the problem here, all right? But somebody is definitely opened up their solar plexus and opened up their crown chakra and found the strength to move on, forgive the person who was not willing to change, to become the real Queen of Pentacles, not the fake one, the real Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, I'm sorry, a real Queen of Wands, not a fake one in disguise. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and this is your energy for Hump Day, for Wednesday. Have a beautiful day. Bye.